How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Everyone is having a lovely day. Bengals Chiefs just over a day away. Bengals injury report coming out late Friday. Could still see some things in the afternoon Saturday. Most likely, though, we see, unless something surprisingly comes up. We got a pretty good handle of who is and who isn't playing going into Sunday's game. Obviously, the biggest of names here being the Higgins, doubtful. Still with the hamstring injury, and if we've seen just the way he tried to jog up the hill, Bengals going across the street, go up the hill, go to the practice field. Watching him jog up to the practice field the other day, it didn't look good. It could have just been a miss. I don't know what you want to call it, but you just watch him jog up there, and it just didn't look pretty. And it makes you wonder how long ago with this hamstring. All you can do is hope this man can figure it out. Because, he's dealt with hamstring injury after hamstring injuries. He was hoping we seen him break out this season, earn that payday, whoever pays him, whether it be the Bengals or somebody else. And when you're missing those games with hamstrings, you really get concerned that he could be one of those guys. Could have been a stellar player, had a long career, but he just gets riddled with those lingering injuries that you just can't seem to get rid of. Hamstrings being one of those things for T. Higgins. But hopefully, again, hope for the best in a couple weeks. It just doesn't feel like he's going to participate for, even next week. He ain't playing this week. I just don't see it next week either. If they weren't going to rush him back this week, they say, I'll give you another week. We'll see what happens. Again, hoping for nothing but the best for this man. Tanner Hudson coming in as doubtful this week as well. Could see some more Eric All Jr. here. A good piece for the Cincinnati Bengals. We've seen last week when he was on the field in 12 personnel, the Bengals, some of their most successful running plays of the day. Maybe he comes in there, provides that sort of impact, provides a little bit more oomph on that offensive line for the run game, something the Bengals desperately have been looking for and desperately want to have in a game against Kansas City, where if they can keep the football out of Mahomes' hand, they can give their defense more time to catch their breath, get a breather on the sidelines. Big deal for the Bengals offense, big deal for their defense. And then there is Kris Jenkins, again, not going to play, second round pick. Hopefully we see this guy get a chance to play sometime in the near future. Hopefully we can see what he's capable of. Because, again, we're wondering what's going to happen to this Bengals defensive line. The interior especially, replacing DJ Reader. Does this guy make the next step? Is he going to need a chance to grow for a year? Are we going to see him plug and play, make an impact instantly? I wouldn't expect him, again, to be out there playing every snap. But could we see him out there as a specialty guy, getting some snaps, getting things going early in the mix here when he is ready and healthy to play? See if we can get a bigger push again on the defensive front. That's our biggest concern here in Cincinnati right now. It seems like it's the trenches. Everywhere else will figure it out, I think. You'd like to see Jordan Battle play. I don't know what's happening there, but everywhere else, if you can get that push on the D-line, the O-line, everything else will get figured out. Trust Lewin using his guys on the defensive side, Joe Burrow with some time. They're going to find a ways to get the guys the ball that's open. Trenches, the other big name here, amarius Mims, looking so promising in the preseason. Still dealing with the pectoral injury, doubtful to play. Again, I was surprised he didn't make a trip to the IR, really. Bengals optimistic that this man's going to get a chance to play in the next couple weeks, or else that's the place he would have taken, or the trip he would have been taken to. So hopefully, again, another guy, he can come in there, slide in there, improve that offensive line, beef things up. We've seen the way he played in the preseason could be a big impact once healthy. And if there's one guy you take back as slowly as possible, it is what looks to be your future stud on the offensive line. Take as long as you need. Don't worry about risking that injury, re-injuring it, any sort of strain, what have you. Take as much time as he needs. Hopefully he comes back bigger, better, and healthier than ever. Rest of the team, though, ready to suit up, though, for the most part. Going to be exciting to see what the Bengals can do here. Need to be as healthy as possible against Kansas City. Hopefully coming out as healthy as possible against Kansas City as well. Nonetheless, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.